Another man can reprogram for the fact that the fake exists. The original is 100% real to exist. I must tell you, Spartans, Jesam Michael here. Jesam Michael, a crypto lover, a member of the blockchain ecosystem, a hater of the Ponzi centralized system. I'm here today. I'm here to talk to you. I'm here to address you. And I'm here with the good news. Thank you.
All right. Thanks so much, our able CEO. Let me say the crypto messiah of our time, the lover of the masses. Thanks so much for all you've been doing. Using your hard-earned money, your sweat, your sleepless nights to make sure you save us from the hands of the Ponzi masters and mistresses. We've all lost so much in the past, and thanks to Mr. Jesam Michael, so you save a lot of assets from this Ponzi master and mistresses, and we really, really appreciate you for that. Thanks so much. So, CEO sir, we know a lot have been happening behind the scene because AS have been facing so many challenges. Let me put it that way. Even the one CEO doesn't know we are going to come across. We've came across it, and thank God, we have won the battle already. So the CEO, sir, please, can you just brief us of what has been happening behind the scene of the AAS until we get to this time? Because I know with what you've been saying, you don't want this thing to get to this point. I believe when people call me and say the AAS should have started, I'll tell them, even the boss, the CEO, Jesam Michael, doesn't want this thing to get to this time. So you are the one that knows what is happening and what you've been facing. Please, can you just brief the members? We want to know, sir.
Thank you, Miss Gold. I've not adopted you as a daughter, but you say you are my daughter. Today, I officially adopt you as my daughter. You're welcome. Yeah, to Spartans, we went through a lot. You see, today is a privilege. To me, I count it privilege, or I am being privileged to talk to you guys of the stress, the pain, the disappointment, the tough times, the trial times it has passed through. You see, it's one thing to wake up and build a system that somebody else has built before. That means you are learning from what they programmed. That means they are existing scripts you are looking at to build your system. That means there is a professor somewhere whom you called. Hey, how can I do this? How did you do it? What do I place here? How do I write this code? How can they blend in? That means there's an existing model you are looking up to build your structure. But coming to AAS, no. There's no professor anywhere in the world that has built a system called 3-in-1, combinations of 3-in-1, HFT, ASI, microcybers. There is no professor in any institution in the professor who has made for the first time waking up, looking at the pain and disappointment of men who are traders, either from FS trading back to crypto trading ecosystem, who are disappointed, whom the centralized system has so make mess of. He decided to do combinations of 3. ASI, HFT, microcybers, bringing them together. He didn't just bring them together. He looked at, they still knowing too well what control or what make arbitrage different from every other trading system is the speed. What do we do? Those who have built before now, they build in hours, some build in minutes, some build in seconds. But we came in with a different model, a different idea, building in milliseconds. To a normal human being, it's insanity, it's madness. Those who are calling me names, They are not making mistakes. It's a madman who wake up to design what has not been in the market to bring it to pass. Some say I'm insane. Yes, they are not. They are not wrong. I am. Some say I'm crazy. They are not wrong. I'm a crazy man. Some say I'm very stupid to think this will work. No, no, no. They are not wrong. I'm a very stupid and useless man because I want to bring a model that has never been in existence to change the existing cabal, the existing system, the existing corrupt centralized system that has been in existence that they believe nothing will drag them out. It takes a madman, a useless man, a stupid man, a man who is not thinking like a human, a man who is not reasoning the way you reason, to wake up and do combinations of three to run in milliseconds. It takes a madman to do that. So they are not wrong. I'm a madman. Now, everybody wants to know. We went through stress, sleepless nights, having sleepless night pains, eyes bleeding with tears, sinking thousands and thousands and millions of dollars, buying the latest softwares, sitting down, building a library that has never been in existence before, then pushing the code and programming them with the language I had in mind. We went through stress. We went through a lot. We went through sleepless nights. It came to a time the deep thing. One of them, Ben, every one of you know Ben. He looked at my face and said, boss, I'm not sharing tears because I'm disappointed. I'm sharing tears because I am learning what I've never learned before. But he said, boss, how is this going to be possible? I told him, shut up and sit down. For the fact that a man programmed, another man can be programmed. For the fact that the fake is outside there, running the lives of men and women, putting them into pains, perpetual pains, taking their money. A man can build it real to restore that hope in the ecosystem. He told me, boss, permit me to sleep for 1 hour. I'm having a headache. I told him, go to bed, sleep. He went to bed. And we were at the T junction where every one of them think he's not going to work. He woke up from sleep. I told him, Ben, we are out of this place now. He said, how? For 72 hours, we were at this T junction. I told him, we are out of the place. We are moving to a new phase now. It's done. He was so happy that day. Spartans, we went through a lot. We went through pains. We went through sleepless nights. We went through abuse. We went through critics, men calling us names. But one funny thing is this. You don't listen to a woman who has never been pregnant to tell you how pregnancy looks like. You need to listen to a mother who was once pregnant to tell you how pregnancy looks like. Most of them who are bragging their mouth, who are talking, who are naysaying, they've never built an e-commerce platform before. The cheapest system you can wake up, design and push is e-commerce. You can build it. Within few days, you don't build e-commerce. They've never built e-commerce before. They've never even designed a website before. So when I looked at them naysaying, I would just laugh. And most of them, they don't even know. Out of 21 Telegram rooms, who are all calling us names, I am in the same 21 Telegram rooms. I am there. I'm sitting there with them. I'm reading their comments, reading their abuses. When I'm done reading, I'll just smile. I'll return back to tell you, ahoo. Because I know a disruptor is born. And a disruptor is being programmed. A disruptor is being built. And a disruptor is going to make mess of them. A disruptor will shut their mouth because evidence kill like human. So far we've done so well. We've moved the platform to 100% completion. Let me stop here. Coming to another question. I'm here for you today.
Thanks so much, our Hebu CEO. More grace to your elbow. Do you know the most the part people want to hear? Because people are really anxious to know what is happening. Because in the past few days, we've been hearing Spartan smile. Like I'm smiling right now. Spartan smile. Smile, and that is what we're behind. Our smiling mode has been activated for the past 2 days now, and we've all been smiling. But the jinx behind the smile have not been broken. Like, people are really anxious. They really want to know what is happening. Can you just share with us the long-awaited good news concerning when the trading aspect of the beta testing is going to start? Because people really want to hear about this, and I believe we have about 2,800 participants on this meeting, which is, I believe, 100% of them are here simply because they want to know when our trading is starting. And another thing, the CEO, let me just put this thing together so that you will be able to answer us at once. Not only about the date and time this year, the beta testing is starting, the trading aspect of the beta testing, but also the percentage of the return on investment, because I've been busy with my calculator too, I will not lie to you. And I believe most people are busy with their calculators. They want to know the percentage of the return on investment and the day the trading will start, because we cannot wait to hear the good news. We've been smiling for the past 2 days now. So CEO, can you just break the jinx for us?
Thank you. You see, let me put on my video. When I say smile,
I'm also smiling.
You can see me, I'm smiling. You see, when the battle is won, you smile. Yeah. The battle has been won. It's 100% won. You see, just as I said, we went through a lot, having sleepless night to make sure we deliver. I asked a member of the community called Spartans to smile on the 14th, right? I asked them smile. On the 15th, being yesterday, I asked them to smile, just smile. It's not everything I will be saying as of yesterday and day before yesterday. I asked them just smile, just put up a smiling face, because the battle has been won. And today, I asked them smile again, and you see me, I'm smiling. You know why I asked you to smile? They say it's not possible. And I keep telling them it's possible. They say it has never been done and a black man can't do it. I told them for the fact that a man code, another man can decode. They say, hey, I am just talking. Hey, some confronted me at the airport. They say you are just talking, it's not possible. I looked at them and smiled and walked away. You know why? Probably he may even be in this meeting. He's one of them. He's an old-time trader. He's 17, 18 years a trader, just like me. I looked at him. I told him I don't trade wells. I don't. But I will surprise you that it's going to be possible. So when I say smile, the smile means 100% of the job is done. 100% of the job is ready. 100% of the job, the settings are fully in place. And 100% of the looping, all is done. All is done. So when I look at the timer, when I look at the platform, when I look at the system, knowing too well, 100%, the green button, bam, hit on its own without my effort. I have to return back to the platform, because my joy is the followers. My joy is those whom I believe in. My joy are those who believe in my dreams and vision, whom I call Spartans. I return back to the platform and ask them smile. Why? Because I am in 21 Telegram rooms. They don't know I'm there. Who are they saying that it's not possible? Who are blabbing their tongues that have run away with the community money. I'll read their comments in their rooms. I'll just read their comments and smile. Jesam Michael is there with them reading their comments. And some of them will come back to my inbox after calling me names, come back to my inbox. Oh, God will bless you. Hmm? Oh, may God be with you. I'm just looking at it. Is this how human beings are? Few minutes ago in a platform, you are calling me names. And here in my inbox, you are telling me God to bless me. So which of them is God going to listen to? The one you call me a thief, and the one you are saying God should bless me. You are confusing God, and God is looking at you. Hey, you say Jesam is a thief, and here you are, God bless Jesam. Which of them will I answer? You are confusing God. And some of them, because I don't want their negative mindset to affect the community I am building, I'll just come to the room and kick them out. Because one funny thing is this: a negative comment, just a negative comment, can run down the belief of 100 members who don't understand how this ecosystem is being built. I didn't come to build a website. I didn't come to build an e-commerce. I come to build the latest technology to turn the market upside down, to give hope to traders. I didn't come to trade ways with them. I didn't come to battle ways with them. I come with a model to build a system for humanity. So when I say smile means the job is done 100%. Thank you. Then back to percentage. When we came up with AAX, what you were to earn from day one was 1.65%, right? I brought in a company, I wanted them to write just that 5% of the job that was remaining, which is the robotic system. I told you, I have not done it before. And it would be madness to spend this amount of dollars building a system. The part I knew I needed to hire a professional to do, and I want to force myself to do it. No, it's insanity. So I hired a company to do it, which disappointed us the month of September, breaking October, right? One full month they were doing it, it wasn't working, right? I came back to tell the community, hey, I am so sorry, this guy can't do it. I have to hire the Chinese guy, the Korean guy to come in and do that 5% of the job. With that, I said, hey, I am moving the percentage from 1.65% to 2.2%, right? Which was, I think, happiness and joy, asking the member to give me their hard currency called the patient. Just give me that patient, and I'll be back with them. Now we hired a new company that we're writing the 5%. I mark you, when we were building the system, I planned to build the system to run in minutes, not seconds, not milliseconds, in minutes, right? Now, when we push the 5% of the job remaining to the Korean / the Chinese guys, they came up with the idea, why not we push it to this stage? Let's move out of the minute you were building, let's move to seconds. Now, I told you guys, okay, it's like the percentage will be increased from 2.2% to 3.3%, right? Now, when we expand the cyber we had, knowing too well, we needed a higher speed to a kind of work in or to give us what we want per day. We bought a new software that will enable the system to run in milliseconds, meaning more profit, more trade, more job will be done. I said, okay, the percentage will no longer be 3.3%, will be going above 4.3% to 5%, which some of you were not aware. My plan is to give the community 5% return on investment per day. But listen to this. Now, 5 days ago, when we were setting up the timer, right, Matthew, already in the pipeline of AAX blockchain, what is existing there is already 2.2%. From 1.56% to 2.2%, that is what is already existing there. Meaning, we are going to reprogram the system to move from 2.2% to 3.3%, then 4.3% to 5%. That is the plan I want to push, or the percentage I want to push to the community. Now, 4-5 days ago, that was what was delaying us. Right now, we will push to 3.3% the blockchain will reject it. Those of you who are programmers, you will understand me better than them, or maybe the laymen or women who are not programmers. Now we push to 3.3%, it will crack up. We push to 5%, it will crack up and take us back to 2.2%. Right? Now, what do? We need to go back and write the code. We can't skip it. We can't jump the queue. Mark you, when we moved from 1.65% to 2.2%, we wrote the code. We didn't jump queue. We didn't loop. We're trying to do looping here, right? Now, here, what we were planning to do 2-3 days ago, the delay you were seeing was looping. We're just trying to see how we can loop them in to push, right? Now, the timer will cut off. The percentage will cut off, and the system called a decentralized blockchain system will return us back to 2.2% because 2.2% was original code written to run with. But 5% was a looping. We wanted to loop it in, right? But the system keep rejecting it. That was the delay you saw us with 2-3 days ago, 2 days ago, yesterday throughout the morning. Now, around that was at 12 a.m. today, breaking this morning, the system was cutting off. What do we do? That means we need to go back and write the code. Now, going back to write the code, that means for us to start trading will be on the 8th of January. That is when we are going to start trading AAX. And knowing too well that will give naysayers more room to talk, to blab their tongue, to say things they don't know, to kind of tell the fake news that's already trending among them. I told the deep team this is what we are going to do. For the fact that 2.2% is already in the system, right? This is what we are going to do. We are going to maintain the 2.2% that the system originally recognized because these are codes that were properly written. The system recognized that than the looping. Then while we continue with the trading, then we on our own will go back and write the code of the 5%. Please get me well. Get me. We try to loop it in, it's not working, it's cutting off. If you listen to my write-up yesterday, I said the percentage, the timer is what we are working on. If that is not properly done, we may have an issue in paying percentage. Why? The looping is not working. What is working properly is the 2.2%, which is originally written as a code into the system. So the blockchain ecosystem recognizes the 2.2, but that of 5%, the system refused to recognize because we were trying to do direct looping, so it's not working. So I told the deep team, this is what we are going to do. We are going to start our trading. While the trading is ongoing, we then return back to write the code of the 5%, right? Gold, I hope you are flowing. I hope you can hear me.
Yes, the CEO, I'm listening to you and every
We are with you.
Okay, thank you. So I told them I can't afford not to trade December. We need to pause here, we need to stop here. What we need to do, we are going back. Presently, as I speak to you, we're already writing the code. We started writing the code. So we will go ahead and write the code of the 5% what to give to the community. Then the 2.2% should start trading. While the 5% code will be on the pipeline while we are doing all of that, the trading should continue because I don't want us to keep December is a promise. I don't want us to keep December. I want us to make sure we trade this month of December. So the percentage I arranged to pay to my community who believe in my dream is 5%, and that must be done. I am the one doing it. I'm the one writing the code. I'm the one programming it to make sure it's in line with what we have in the blockchain to run as agreed. So the percentage everybody is going to earn is 5%. Right now, but what you are going to start seeing is 2.2% that is already in the system. Now, while we go back to do the writing, we're already writing that anyway, to do the writing, right, of the code of the 5%. Once that is done, We'll then merge them in to make sure the 5% I promise the community is done, and I must keep to my words. I can't play with my words. So what is running now, or what is going to start running now, is a 2.2%. Thank you, Gold. Take it from here.
Thanks so much, our able CEO. All this transparency, sincerely, we are not taking it for granted. It's a great privilege. It is not our right. Because when I see people seeing some information as their right, I'll just smile like, we see CEOs out there. Nobody is giving this kind of information. If you wake up and tell us this is what you are doing, it is a business you build with your own money, with your own soul. So telling us this is what happened is a great privilege on our own side. So thanks so much, the CEO. We didn't take it for granted. So let me just add more about what the CEO just explained now. With my own understanding, the CEO said his intention was to give the community 5%. But according to the code writing, we are not programmers. We don't know how this thing works. It's just like entering a new business. Before you could get familiar with that business, you'll have done some trial and errors. So, and if you don't want this business to flop, you have to take your time to at least start from the scratch and learn. CEO has took his time to organize and get all the perfect and the best of the dev teams in the whole world. And now they are programmed with 2.2%. It was initially 1.6%. They later programmed with 2.2% for the community. And now the CEO wanted to put 5.5% as the return of investment. But the code writing is supposed to come up before the 5% can come in. And this is going to take us for like 3 to 4 weeks. And I know Spartan cannot wait for that long again, because we are already eager for this trading. So as CEO was talking about the 2.2%, I wanted to call me. I was like, CEO, let's start with 2.2%, which I don't know that is where he is heading to. So instead of us waiting for 5% by January 8th, like the CEO said, let's start with the 2.2% according to what he told us now. And I believe Rome was not built in a day. Slow and steady, we are going to get there. It's better for us to start now. Let's do it gently, gradually, than starting writing of the code for the 5% again. It's going to take us a lot of time again. And according to the CEO, the 5% code writing, because I saw people sending me messages now that, what about the 5%? Is the 5% going to take 61 days? The CEO is not talking about 61 days any longer. He is talking about what we are going to be earning rather for the rest of our lives, not 61 days promo again, if I can understand you, the CEO. Am I right, sir? Hello, sir. Are you there, sir? Hello, sir. Can anyone hear me?
Yes, Gold, you are very right. I can hear you. You are right.
All right, sir. Because people were thinking the 5% is going to be for the 2 months. But to my own understanding, the 5% is going to be for life. That is what the plan the CEO has for us. But he doesn't have the power, because there's some level of input you can put to some things when you are writing code in the ecosystem. So we are starting with the 2.2% now. And subsequently, when the 5% code writing is done, we are going to move to the 5%. Thanks so much, the CEO, for this. And another question here, as in one of the questions that I know Spartans want to ask, because we have some people sending private questions and sending questions to the room there, that how long is the beta testing going to take? Because we have thousands of believers, thousands of members out there that are not part of beta testing, and they are really, 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 really eager to join this opportunity. They really want to grab the opportunity, but they are not part of the beta testing. Sir, please, can you just answer this question for us? How long is the beta testing going to take, and when is the general launching going to start? Because people really, really want to benefit from this great opportunity. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Thank you. How long is beta testing going to last, and when is the trading going to start? I know every one of you want to hear that. Is that true? Is that true? Everyone wants to hear that, right?
Yes, boss. We really want to hear that.
That's to hear.
Oh my God! Everybody wants. Trading has started.
Wow. Are you for real?
Still started today in the morning. Few hours ago, our trading has started.
Wow. This is really a great news.
Permit me to talk to you, right? Permit me. Now, AAS robotic system started trading today in the morning. Yeah, today morning. Some hours back, trading has started. I know every one of you is eager. You want to know when are we starting? This has been the question. When are we starting today, or we are starting January or February, March, or ending of December? Hey, trading has started. As I speak to you now, trading is ongoing. AS already trading now in the pipeline, right? Now, beta testing, trading. When is trading starting? Trading has already started. As I speak to you now, trading is ongoing now. As I speak to you, it's ongoing. Now, these are few things you are going to experience. Mostly those of you who are in beta testing, please pay attention to this so that you won't be confused. You will not mislead your followers. You're not going to mislead your followers. Pay attention to this, please. Trading has started. Now, those of you who are in beta testing, you are going to start earning 2.2%. While we are busy writing the code of the 5%, believe me, I don't play with my words. I love you so much. I respect you so much. You are my strength, my glory. You are the beauty of AAS. I can't trade words with you. If I'm not going to give you 5%, I'll tell you I won't give, and there's nothing you can do. It's your right to invest, and it's your right as well to walk away. I can't play with my words. My words are my bound. My commitment to you is 5%. You must earn this 5% because you waited so long. You believe in what I do. You believe in the vision and the dream I have for AAS family. So because of this, 5% must be given to you. So we are busy writing the code, right, than looping so that the blockchain system can recognize the 5%, run with the 5% to pay the 5%. Now, these are things you are going to notice. You who is in beta testing, number one, the system will run for 6-7 good days. I will break it down for you. Now, those of you already expecting tomorrow morning you want to see 2.2%. No, you may not see that 2.2%, right? Now, those of you who are programmers, you understand this technique more better than them who are not programmers. Now, when you start a system today, right, and start paying percentage in the next 24 hours, it will crash. Ask a programmer around you. Maybe you think we are playing tricks here. Ask any programmer around you. Now, that means you may be paying from the capital because the system needs to run, revolve, return, run again. Then ROI will then be activated. If you go to your platform now, you discover that we disable return on investment. Right now, we are going to want the system to run for 6-7 good days. Then we will activate return on investment. Then it will start paying immediately. Now, once it starts paying, you can withdraw that same day. You can withdraw the next day. You can withdraw all of your money. Whatsoever you want to withdraw, it's your money. Nobody will put restrictions to you. Remember, from day one, from the beginning of this project, I told you there is no restriction of withdrawal. If you have $1 million in AAS platform and you want to withdraw your $1 million today, the system will give it to you because you are the one losing withdrawing out. Now, there is no limitation to a withdrawal. If you have $1 million and you want to withdraw the $1 million, the system will never restrict you. You withdraw all, but make sure you are leaving $20 behind to avoid the system closing your account. If you take out all of $1,000,000 without $20 balance on it, the system recycle will knock you out, and that account will never exist again in AAS family. For you to run that account, you need to open a new one with a new phone number, a new email address, right? Then 2, immediately we release return on investment, which is 6-7 days. The system must run from 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, 6 days, 7 days, just as we open the window for return on investment to start dropping. What next? You have the right to withdraw if you want to take out all of your capital. Those of you who don't believe in AAS, you think maybe AAS is a scam, AAS is not real, you can take out all you want, all your money, you can take out all of your money. Nobody is going to restrict you. Remember, it's a promise to you. Then number 2, how long is beta testing going to last? Beta testing may not last as you think, because we have over 100,000 members who are waiting to sign up their accounts. Over 100,000 members are ready to sign up fund and trade just like beta testing members. So immediately that 1 week window is open for you to take out your money, for you to withdraw. Immediately we are opening the window as well for the global community of over 100,000 members who are ready to fund their account to trade with beta testing members to sign up immediately and start trading. Right? We are not going to keep them on the bench. We are not going to hold them back. We are not going to delay them, because we really delay because we wanted to perfect the system, wanted to come up with the best good model, wanted to make sure what we have from the mind is duplicated to the life system, whereby everybody can see it running the way we program, the way we thought from the mind, the way we want it, and the way it's all going to run, right? So we are not going to keep them on the bench. No. It's a no to that, because we've over delayed every one of them. The system will run for 6-7 days. The window for return on investment will be open, and once that is open, room for withdrawal of both capital and profit will be given among the beta test members, because we want to test the system as well to see the speed in the system, the capacity, the strength, what the system can do. Remember, what we program is 3.5 million withdrawal per 1 minute. Every 1 minute, which is 60 seconds, we want to see the pressure of 3.5 million withdrawals hitting the platform to see if the platform can stand the weight, if the platform can carry it, if the platform can deliver, if the platform can give that which was from my mind that I pushed back to the system to act or behave alive. Right? So we are not going to delay any one of them. Within the space of that 1 week, an extra 3 days of trade, withdraw and fund back again, we will open the window immediately for the global community, every one of them to sign up fund and start trading, which is this same December. What we are looking at is next week, then add up just extra 3 days, and all of this will be settled for the global community to come up, sign up your account, fund your account, trade, and earn your 2.2%, while we are busy writing the code for the 5%, because I want you to earn 5%, because you really tolerated my SSS, my disappointment, my inability to do it right, knowing too well. There have never been an institution that built an arbitrage platform that run in milliseconds, HFT, ASI, microcyber. There's never a professor in any university in the world I will call to ask questions. How did you do it? There's never a documentary elsewhere I am going to look at and say, hey, this is your documentary. Can I go through it to see what I am building? I am just doing it from the mind. I thought of it from here, and I put it into writing. And then we create a library. Then we start running them in accordance with what I have from the mind. And today, we see it working. That means if you can think it, it's possible. Take your ears away from naysayers. Walk away from them. I am a pregnant man. I should be telling you how pregnancy looks like, not a man who has never been pregnant before to tell you how pregnancy looks like. So back to you, gold. The percentage will roll in with 2.2%. Then while we are busy programming, right, it will then jump back to that 5% we want the community to benefit from, then when are we going to start a beta testing? Trading is already ongoing now. How long is beta testing going to last? It may not take up to 2 weeks. It's a week and few days. And every other person above the 100,000 members who are ready to sign up, we open the window for them and they will all sign up their account, fund, and start trading. Yeah, let me stop it here so that you come in and do what you know how to do best. Thank you, Gold. Back to you.
Thank you much, our able CEO. We really appreciate your effort. CEO, you've answered one of the questions here, that is there going to be a withdrawal limit? You said there is not going to be a withdrawal limit. But what of the deposit limit? What if someone coming with $50 million? Will AAS accommodate it? And let me try to put another question so that you answer it together. Another thing is that we have a Telegram platform and we have our ever-working admins that attends to people questions and challenges. Is there going to be any other available channel, or is it going to be our Telegram channel, or is there going to be another available channel for customer support? For member that has questions and that has challenges and they have some reports, is there going to be another customer support channel?
Okay, thank you. What I designed is 100 million users capacity, and the deposit platform I built, right? What I built is unlimited deposit platform. Mark you, Binance gave us that of 50,000 per day, which I told them no, it can carry. What I have in mind, the dream I have, is more than 50,000. It's more than 100,000. It's more than 500,000. It's more than 1,000,000. Okay, imagine what we have in our liquidity pool now. If we were to go by what Binance gave to us, which is $50,000 per day, I think maybe by now we'll still be funded. Because once it hits 50,000, you stop. Then the next day 50,000, maybe by now we'll still be funded. But thank God for wisdom from here. We went back, build unlimited deposit platform, right? That can take $100 million, $500 million, $1 billion and above. And remember, I didn't build a system that gives you limit when you want to withdraw. Because I was once a victim of the centralized system whereby you can pour $100 million to their platform, but come back the next day to withdraw $100 million, they will tell you can only take $10,000. The next day $10,000, or the next day $20,000. You keep building it up till when you'll be done with your $100 million. And it affected me so much because I was a fund manager. I managed funds for clients. I paid for clients, right? I make money for clients. So from what clients give to me is what I make money from. Now I've seen clients who transfer $4,000, $5,000, $10,000, $500,000, $1,500,000 to my account to fund an FS platform. Now after funding, go back to withdraw their restrictions, right? And it looks as if something is fishing. It tells those who are in to understand you. So with all of this disappointment and things, I say, no, if I am going to build a system, I want to build a system that if you turn $100 million to the system and you want to withdraw out your $100 million, nobody should restrict you. It's your money. Because if we say we hate the centralized system, then we must walk away from the activities of the centralized system. If we say the centralized system is fake, it's not real, we must walk away from the activities of the centralized system. We must walk away. So here is 100% blockchain, 100% decentralized. Then we must build a model that does not look like the centralized system. So if you push a $60 million to AAS platform, it will accommodate it. Because what I build is unlimited deposits. Unlimited. And for the first time in the history of the world, one is building unlimited deposit platform that can accommodate any amount and to withdraw your money. And mark you in AAS when you are withdrawing. AAS does not charge you, it's free of charge. Somebody say I'm mad. I'm not mad. I was once a victim in the centralized ecosystem where I put my money. I am trading. As I'm trading, making profit, they are taking percentage from the profit I'm making. And when I want to withdraw, they are charging me at the same time. That is madness. They are mad, not me. So I say no. I want to build a system that will have unlimited deposit and unlimited withdrawal. If you push $100 million to AAX and trade, you make your profit. AAX has made a profit as well. So when you want to withdraw your $100 million plus your profit, AAX should not restrict you. It's your money, go away with it. And AAX at the same time should not charge you for withdrawing your money. No. Withdrawal should be free of charge. Right? Then, lastly, of your question about support. I have a wonderful team called Admin, which has been my dream to train an admin to have one of the best admin in the world. That has been my dream. Well articulated, well behaved, disciplined, thinkers who are going to fight the Ponzi system, to fight the Ponzi masters and mistresses. That has been my dream, and I achieved it. Now, that does not replace them with my support team. No. Hey. No. The answer is capital N-O. AAS has her support team, and AAS has her admin team. The admin are very close to me, to work with me. Thank God for the trip I want to give to them. Every one of them will travel with me to Dubai. I want them to come and rest. Honestly, they work, they try, right? Every one of them, hey, just join me. Come, let's spend a week in Dubai. Let's enjoy. Let's flex and come back. So in any part of the world you are, as my admin, you'll be going with me. So that does not take the place of the support. AAS has her own support. Now, AAS has trained her own support. Their certificates are ready. Few days from now, we'll be giving them their certificate, and we will drop samples of those certificates in the room here for you to see that AAS has a support, and the support is going to work 24 hours. The support will never take the place of admin, and admin will never take the place of support. Though there are members in admin that are going to work as support members, and they will be paid for it because it's a salary work. They will be paid. They will be placed on salary and they will be paid. And there's not going to be, hey, this is their office. No, they work just like what Binance is doing. Have you seen Binance office before? The support in Binance work 24 hours from their homes. You can't miss hour of your job, they will be fired. Same thing my supports are going to do. So my support team will work 24 hours. Admin will work 24 hours. Admin are the military I train to fight this battle with me, to defend, to protect the integrity of AAS. Support is there to work with you, to answer all of your questions, right? They are there to do that. They are different from the admin. Though most of the admin has applied to work as my support, and I'll be giving them the employment letter to work. So back to you, Gold. Thank you. I think I've been able to answer your question. Thank you.
All right, thanks so much, our able CEO. And another question that just came through my inbox now. Someone asked, are we expecting any change in the referral commission in the future, or we are just going to expect the 5% for the first generation? All right, CEO, can you answer that, please?
Thank you. Why I fix 5% of referral is because I don't want to disappoint you. You see, I've been so long in this industry. Few weeks from now, I'll be 18 years trading FX. And I'm over 10 years trading crypto. I traded with one of the best robots in the world. And at the same time, I was tagged an FX guru. My fingers were once burned. I was once disappointed. I've seen the bad, the good, the ugly. And I've also looked at the percentage, the percentage. I told you I travel away from Africa abroad to sit with the best experts in the world, to ask them questions. Why I am building AAS? Why were you knocked out? Percentage. Why did your platform fold? Percentage. Why did you stop? Percentage. You see, it will be madness. These are gurus, these are fathers, these are professors who has been in this ecosystem before me. Every one of them is telling you percentage. Be careful of percentage. Now, it will be wrong to wake up after my vast experience learning from these fathers who said, hey, be careful of percentage, to wake up and give first generation percentage of 15% or 25% rather, second generation 15%, third generation 5%, right? That is 25, 10, that is 35, 5, that is 40, or 20% fourth generation, 15% second generation, and 10%. Where would the money be coming from? Be careful. Be careful. They will disappoint you. They will. They are not interested in how long will the project last. They are interested in the crowd to come in, because everyone will be interested in making 20-25%. So those who are very good in marketing will recruit more. The more they recruit, the more they make money. Now, as they are coming in, they are not after how is the platform going to last. The platform may collapse any moment from now, may collapse in 2 months, may collapse in 3 months. Before your eyes, you've seen those who are collapsing. Ask them questions. If they are sincere enough, they will tell you where the problems are coming from. Percentage: 20% to fourth generation, 15% to second generation, 10% to third generation, and 5% to infinity. Be careful. Now, in AAS, we say, hey, we want to abolish that mindset of hard work. We want to go smart work. Why? We need to spend so much to buy the latest software to make sure we have speed to deliver. If we can't have speed to deliver, that means your capital can actually work for you. You don't need to recruit 100 members to make money. No. The little capital you have, just push it to the platform. Rest. You don't need to talk to 100 members, 50 members, 20 members. No. The little capital you have is enough to make money for you, because the system is running in milliseconds. One of the fastest platforms on earth for now. Maybe tomorrow we make up and build another one that will run, maybe there may be a name better than millisecond, but for now, millisecond is the least. So the system called AAS is built to run per millisecond, which is the fastest for now. So if you have your capital, you don't need to recruit people. You don't need to talk to people to make money. That does not mean I am condemning multi-level marketing. No, I am not condemning multi-level marketing. No, I'm not. But listen to this. You see, our fathers had work. They work so much, they make little. We wake up and look at their weaknesses and decide to smart work. They had work with smart work. They are two different things. Those who had work end up in pains and regret, and those who smart work end up jubilating, celebrating, thanking the system, telling those who program the system, thank you for bringing smart work to our hands. Hey, I've been so long in this system to understand that those who hard work, they never earn it well. But those who smart work, they earn very well. Why? Because muscles have been taken out of the business. Common sense replace muscle and profit running into the account stress-free. So AAS is not going to depend, or AAS not depend, because AAS already traded. If I speak to you, AAS is not going to depend on how many members you refer. So any one person you refer to the system, AAS will pay you 5% of the total profit their own capital make. Hey, if they fund the account with $100,000, AAS will not pay you 5% of the $100,000. No. AAS will only pay you 5% of the profit of that $100,000. Remember, where the centralized system fails is, I buy into the centralized system and I invite you, you came in and you deposit $100,000. Then the system called the centralized system, from your $100,000, you pay me 25%. What is left of your money? 75%. Because 25% has been paid to me. You are now left with 75% in their own system. Now, they are going to manage your 75%. Imagine I brought somebody who brought you, right? That means your direct will take 25%, then your second direct will take what? 15%. 25% plus 15%, that is 40%. 40% of your money is gone. How much is remaining of your money? 60% is what is remaining. And it's from the 60%, they are going to do business to pay you. Why won't the system collapse? Why it will collapse? Because they are robbing Paul to pay Peter. They will tell you, recruit more, bring them in, bring them. The more you bring, the more you make money. And you, the leader, you are not considering your members who cannot network. And once you can network, you will never benefit from the system. They will tell you, build your left and build your right. No. AAS is into abolish that mindset of hard work. We are going to smart work. And the smart system is already triggered as I speak to you. In few days, you will see the difference. And also, expect every 24 hours, we are going to do a video screenshot of what is already happening in the trading system to drop in the room for you to share with your members while we go ahead to do what we know how to do best, writing the code of the 5%, which I know that is where your mind is the 5%. You will get it, don't worry. I'm already seeing the questions here. You will get it. I stick to my words and I don't play with my promises. Thank you. Back to you, Gold.
All right, thank you, CEO. I can see some people asking questions about topping up. I believe we can top up during the trading and we can top up any moment from now. Because people have been asking me questions on my DM now that can we top up? Can we top up? I believe we can top up. Or CEO, am I wrong?
So many people are topping up. I think I have a friend of mine from Arab who top up today with $350,000 today. He top up with 300. I will drop the screenshot in the room. And I have, okay, Ben, one of his son from US top up today with $75,000. Ben, please drop that screenshot in the room there. A lot of people are topping up, so you can top up with your money. Trading is already going on. Remember, once you top up and the system recycles, right, it takes up the capital you have back to the market to do the same magic. So you can top up. Go ahead and top up.
All right, thank you, CEO. And I can see some other questions. People were like, please try to get what the CEO explained right. Some people were like, can they withdraw tomorrow? You don't withdraw when, because this thing called beta testing has stages. We've done the registration stage, and now presently we are at the trading stage. When it gets to the withdrawal stage, the CEO is going to tell us to withdraw, because some are really getting it wrong now. Please, CEO, can you buttress more about that point of withdrawal? Because
let me throw more light. Listen to this. You see, why we call it beta testing is in stages, right? It has stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, 4. Mark you, we have to fund. We're done funding. We go back to check the system to do the remaining programming. Now the trading has started today. Please, we call you beta testers. Your duty is to listen and obey instruction, which we told you from day one. If you know you can't obey instructions, please don't go in. If you tap on withdrawal now, the system will not pay to you because we've locked that angle. Now, the system will go ahead to trade, then we will order you to bulk withdrawal, because we want to test to be sure that the system can deliver that 3.5 million withdrawal. The stress, the pressure, right? We want to be sure the system can stand the test of that pressure of 3.5 million withdrawal per 1 minute. So please be patient with us. We are already in. It's already trading. It's your money. Remember, I can't play with your money. I can't toy with your money. I didn't gather you to frustrate you. No, I gather you to empower you, to make sure you stand the test of life. Now, please learn how to obey the instruction. Trading is already ongoing. Once we open that window of return on investment, we will tell you, go ahead and place withdrawal. Now, once you place the withdrawal, what next? On our own, we are checking the test, the speed, the pressure, the delivery. Then you fund back again. We'll tell you, fund, it trade within 24 hours. Everybody, massively withdraw. You withdraw out. So when you are withdrawing, we are checking, we are writing, we are correcting, we are setting what we want. If all goes well, we may not do any setting. If there are errors, we correct them while the trading is still ongoing. So please don't place withdrawal, don't take any withdrawal, don't do any withdrawal, wait for instruction. That's why you are in beta testing. Beta testing means you have to obey the rules that have to do with it for everything to go well. So please, I love you. Don't go against the instruction. Thank you.
Thanks so much, our able CEO. And another question here is that we have some people that complain about their funding not reflecting on their dashboard. What is going to be the solution for those funding that are not reflecting?
Okay. Thank you so much. Those who funded, right? I think they are about 6 or 7 in number. Now I ask them just relax. The money has already reflected in the liquidity pool. That means you are not lying. Now, when you were funding and the timer time you out, right? The money will not reflect in your own account, it will reflect in the liquidity pool. Now it's our duty to do manual, right? Manual fund back. Now, those of you who have same similar issue, I ask you to send me screenshot which you send. Then that is the wallet you use in funding the account, which some of you have sent to me. Please, if you send or if you have same issue and you've not sent those details to me, I have only 6 members, please, so that I won't block you from the system. If you don't have this issue, don't try to lie. Don't even shut me up. If I block you, no demon will bring you back to my platform. I hate lies. But among the 6 of you, please relax, right? We are going to do manual funding to you. Remember, before we can do manual funding, that window need to open. If that window didn't open, you can't go to the system to withdraw. No, it's only the robot that can withdraw and send, right? Okay, imagine what we're trying to do for the past 4 days, trying to see how we can loop in the 5%. The system keep kicking us out. This is not a centralized system you come to loop. No, you must write code. Why? Because the smart contract is the only medium that can communicate with the blockchain. So if you are trying to use a pause, right, a centralized mindset to look for so please watch
I think the CEO network is
so among the of you, your phones are safe, right? Can you hear me, please?
Yes, we can hear you, CEO. Okay. Yes, we can hear you.
The 6 of you, your funds are safe. The liquidity, right, has your phone. So what we are going to do now is, once that window is open, we are going to do a transfer, right, to your account, because we have your proof of funding, we have your wallet of funding, and we have the screenshot of your funding. So we are with you, your funds are safe. Please just be patient with us. It's not easy to build a system that has never existed before. Be patient with me. I must deliver. Thank you.
All right. Thanks for your time, our able CEO. God bless you, sir. We really appreciate your efforts. And here now, I'm going to take your permission because I have a lot of people raising their hands to ask questions, because I know a lot of things are going through the CEO minds. But please, if the CEO gives us opportunity to give people to at least ask 1 or 2 questions, we don't need much introduction. We don't need much of greetings. We don't need, yes, AS needs prayer, but just try to go and pray for us privately. We don't need much of the prayers. Just go straight to the point, because we have a lot of people and CEO has to go back to work. Yes. So CEO,
okay,
please, can you
to take their questions? Go ahead.
Take a few questions. All right. So I'm going to unmute 2 people now. I'm going to unmute you, Brent and G for it. So I will unmute the 2 of you now. Brent will go first and ask your question. I'm just giving everybody 30 seconds to ask their questions. And after Brent is Brent. So, Brent, can you just speak up? I just unmute you. And G for it too. Are you guys there? Brent and G for it. All right, let me try to unmute another person. Obi, if you are ready. Obi, if you are ready, can you speak up? Obi, speak up if you are ready. The CEO is listening.
Hello. Good evening, sir.
All right, good evening.
My question is, starting with $20, can somebody top up with? Can someone start up with $40 or $30 apart from that $20? Hello.
Can someone start top up with $30 or $20?
Yes. Yes, sir. This is my question, sir.
Okay. Just a minute. I'll answer your question. Just a minute.
Please try to mute yourself again after asking your question in order not to disturb the meeting.
Hello, Gold. Can you hear me from there?
Yes, I think you have a break in your connection, but I can hear you back now. Hello, can someone else hear the CEO?
You can hear me, right?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes, we can, sir.
Okay, thank you. Now, to top up with $30-40, not now that beta testing is still ongoing. Within the window of this 1 week trading, you can go ahead and once we open for the general trading, right? You can go ahead and if you fund your account and do the top up, right? But not now, please. Now that the beta testing trading is ongoing now, I think the least you can top up is from $100 to $50 and above, right? I think previously it was $250. I think just as we're trying to write this code of the 5%, I think we're trying to adjust it, but I don't think that has been implemented, right? But from $250 and above, you can go ahead and do the top up. It will work perfectly. But please, if you are not in beta testing, don't top up with $20, $30, $40, please. And when topping up, remember, Binance is taking 1.8% from 1.8 USDT from you. So please don't forget to add up that 1.8%. For example, I want to top up 500, right? I think my elder sister in the morning was trying to top up. I asked her just add an additional $2, right, from what you want to top up, so that if they take out the $2, you are still left with your $4,000-$5,000 or $500 or $400, whatever you top up. Always make sure you top up that $2 or $3 or $4. If you top up $5, they will just take only that 1.8. The remaining $404 or $403 becomes your money back to the platform. So please, and now that beta testing is ongoing, don't top up $30 or $40, please. It may not reflect. Thank you.
All right, sir. The minimum top up for beta testing is $250. We have said it many times on the group. So if you want to top up $20, $30, that will be after the general launching, not for beta testers. Thanks so much, CEO. So JSK Group, can you just ask your question? And after that, G for it. JSK Group, I've unmute you. Can you ask your question? G for it, can you ask your question? G for it, can you ask your question? JXA Group. I think the two of them are not available. Let me just go to the next person that has been.
Hello, Miss Gold.
All right.
This is GFORIS. Can you hear me?
All right, we can hear you, sir.
Okay, CEO, thanks for all you've done. I applaud your courage and tenacity of purpose. Please don't bow to pressure. My question is simple. One, can somebody like a father who open multiple accounts in the children's name, that is having different first name and same last name, but different emails, phone numbers, and what else? Like if I want to open an account in my children's name, yes, exactly. That's number one.
Okay. Yeah, I personally, I open my AAS account and I open for my kids. Yeah, with different email address, different phone numbers, but with one phone to manage their own account. Because I want them, as they go to school, not to graduate from school and look for a job. No, there's no job anywhere. Job over there is slavery. I don't want my kids to wake up and be looking for a job. No. If they get 18, 17 or 18 or 16 as they graduate from school, I want to hand over accounts worth $1 billion to them, more than $1 billion to each of them. That is your money. And I started it years back for you. So you can open multiple accounts. Yes, do it. It's good. Those of you who are fathers, those of you who are mothers, please plan with them. Don't give them the room to graduate from school and they are going to look for a job. No, there's no job anywhere. Jobs outside there is slavering. They are slavering them. Use your one phone, create multiple email address, buy SIM cards, right? Open accounts for them with as low as $200, $300, $500, $50. It has settled their future for life. You manage your account with your phone. Remember, your one phone can operate 40 accounts. But remember, different email address and different phone numbers. Thank you, sir. I respect you.
Okay, thank you very much. Then my second question, I'll be quick on that. Take, for instance, you are living abroad and you have to relocate to Nigeria or something. Automatically, for a period of 6 months, you are not back to your base. Your phone number could change. Would that affect running of your account? Like you have a foreign number to open this account, and then at the end of the day, I find myself relocating to Nigeria over some time, and I can't have access to my phone. Can that affect issue of like operating my account with my email, or I need to get it? So that's the area I want to clarify.
Okay, thank you. Thank you to save our time. The truth is that you can open your AAS account to the phone and off the phone for 1 year.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't need to be there.
Okay.
There is no room for you to click that manual, that mindset of the manual. You need to be there. You need to watch it too. No. Here, AAS has taken that part of that hard work away from you. You can open your account. Okay, let me surprise you. There are accounts I open for cousins, right? I won't go there till I'm off that phone. I will never open that phone till a year. That is 12 months from now, I'll open that phone. So I don't need to go there. I don't need to open the system trade on its own, right? Now, when you travel abroad, you've opened the account here, maybe in Africa, and you travel abroad, right? The phone is off. The system is trading on its own. Now, where you have issue is when you want to withdraw, because the system will want to send a code to your phone, existing phone number you use in registration when you open the account. Now, if that phone number is not available, there's an alternative. The alternative is the email address.
Okay.
Why I never want us to depend on email is Web 2. A good hacker can make mess of it. But when it comes to Twilio SMS, for one to hack your account, for now, Twilio has one of the best security, just like Binance. We went to Binance because Binance has the best security when it comes to the centralized ecosystem. Then we went to Twilio because Twilio has one of the best security and services when it comes to delivering, right? Now, but we still have option B, which is the email address. Remember, the email address is just an option because, for example, if you are doing business with me with email address, well, you are not doing any business. So. Sorry to tell you that a good hacker can make mess of it, right? But we only use the email address as option B in case maybe you move from here to China, you move from China to India, India to UK, UK to Dubai, Dubai to Turkey, and that existing phone number within that 24 hours is not roaming for you to receive an SMS message. The email address is there for backup, right? Yeah, that's what we did. Thank you.
All right, so Bushwalk, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Oh yeah, please, can you ask your question? After that, Bookie Bright.
All right. Good evening, CEO. Thank you for all you do. Yeah. You've already answered one of my questions, which was which pertain to logging into the account, alternative means for the email address. So you've answered that. And another question I wanted to know is how many trades does the robotic system trade in a day? So those are the two questions. Although I've understood one, you've explained one already, I'm satisfied. So I want to know how many trades the robotic system trades in a day.
Ooh, it's massive. It's massive. You see, there are things I'm not going to be saying again, but evidence should speak for itself. Tomorrow, before noon, we'll be having a proof of the existing trading going on, which is a video and screenshot to drop in the room for you to see what is going on. It's massive, right? But
yes,
what we plan to send to you is 21 trades. 21 trades. And somebody asked, why will your system trade over 400-500 trades and you are giving to your members only 21 trades? And I turned to ask him, US is charging us 25% tax. Are you the one going to pay? He said no. Dubai is charging us tax. Are you the one going to pay? He said no. The Nigerian government is charging us tax. Are you going to pay? He said no. I told him, please, take what we are giving to you. If it's too small, build AAS Junior. Very simple. Just build AAS Junior and make them money. You don't laugh.
All right.
One thing is certain. Listen to this.
And the next question.
Let me tell you one thing you need to know.
Bookie Bright. Bookie Bright.
Yes,
are you there?
I'm here, you CEO.
Yeah.
Okay. One thing you need to know is this. Our percentage will grow. See, when I say things, believe me. Hey, I am not under any pressure from any bank or from any institution that borrowed me money. That if I want to pay my community 10%, 20%, 50%, 100%, and the bank or the institution will tell me, no, you are owing us. I am not owing any institution. I may wake up and say I want to pay 30% and no institution will hold me. I didn't borrow from them to build. I built from my pocket.
Yes, boss.
I want you to relax. Hey, see, there are things I don't want to say. Just relax. We are just starting. We will talk the world. We will talk the world. You see, the financial freedom you have it. Just relax. Let's go. Bring up another question.
Well done, sir.
All right, Bookie Bright. And after Bookie Bright, Brent.
I'm Bookie. How are
ask
you?
Your question. So,
I'm
Bookie
fine,
Bright,
sir.
you are up now.
I'm fine, sir.
Right.
Please, sir, I need to ask about the ROI. Is it going to start generating profit for beta testers from today? That's question number one. Then my question number two, like how long will it take for the setting of the 5%, sir? That's just my question.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Then let me start from your last question. If we were to wait to do the writing of the code, we'll be starting trading on the 8th of January. On the 8th. That is, if I was to say, okay, because of the 5%, I want the members to be happy. We'll put the room here on fire, and most of our members will not be happy for the delay. So I told them, since the system, the blockchain, welcome that 2.2% that was originally written as code, the system recognized that. Then the 5% is looping. We just want to kind of loop it in. The system pick it out, right? Now we need to go back and start writing the code. Now, one funny thing with code is, you may say you want to write it for 1 week, you end up writing for 3 weeks. Because these things are not existing to say you want to plug them and unplug them and plug. No, you are sitting down to write languages in accordance with what would work in the system. Then I push them to the library. You may think it's 1 week, it may end up 3 weeks. You may think it's 3 weeks, it may end up 1 week. With this, I don't like giving time. Now, let me tell you what is going to happen. There are two things that are going to happen. Now, just as we start trading, if the blockchain system starts, for now the blockchain is suspecting a phishing hand. For now, the blockchain is seeing me as a thief. Those of you who are programmers, you understand. You are done setting up the platform and you want to kind of loop in an external order that is not through the process of the smart contract written agreement to it. It will send you a stranger want to interrupt, right? So for now, the system, the decentralized system called the blockchain, is seeing me as a stranger, a thief, an intruder who want to come in and force what is not in order, right? It shut me out. Now, two things are going to happen. It's either while we are writing the code of the 5%, we bring back and loop it, or the trading is ongoing, withdrawal through a robotic system is being made, and funding through a robotic system is being made, the system will give room for looping. Those of you who are programmers, you understand better this. But for now, the system is seeing me as a thief, external force coming to intrude or to push in, which is not in agreement with what we have with the system from the beginning. Now, if trading commences, just as the trading is ongoing now, then withdrawals through a robotic system and funding through a robotic system, the system will give room. That window we want to loop in will be open. We can loop. But for now, no. Except activities, robotics activities are ongoing. We can easily do that. So two things are possible. Trading, withdrawal, funding, we push, it will work. Or we continue with the code. We're already writing the codes, right? Any one of them that is faster, I want to give you that 5%. It's a promise, right? I want to give it to you. Yeah. Then your first question, when we say we are running beta testing, you don't run beta testing within the window of 7 days and open return on investment, because at times it trades successful, at times it trades in error. Then those erratic messages you are seeing are the settings you are going back to adjust. The tradings are ongoing, you keep adjusting, you keep adjusting, you keep adjusting till you meet up with what you want. One. Then two, if you open that window called the return on investment, now you may end up using capital to pay, because definitely the truth is that, okay, the system is already running and we are watching, right? We are staying very glued to the system to watch in case there are errors or there are mistakes. So if the system sends back error messages, our duty is to sit back and correct them through the settings. Now, you need to close that window. Those of you who are programmers, you understand me better. Nobody open a payment system within the window of 7 days and open that window called return on investment. You use capital and pay. You don't do that. You don't do. Ask another programmer will tell you the same thing. So you need to close that window, then Watch if there are no errors. If there are errors, you adjust, do the settings, push back. If there are no errors, you watch them within the window, the space of that 6 to 7 days. Then you open return on investment. It will start flowing, right? Then once that is done, within that 6-7 days, we have to open the room for the general public to start signing up and funding, because every one of them is waiting to do the same thing. So these are the plans we have on ground, and this what we are doing now as the system is already trading. So please, this is called beta testing. It has not been perfected yet. Within the space of this 1 week, we will know if the system is 100% perfected, or if there are erotic messages, or if we have to adjust the settings, or if the settings are all done. Then we continue from there. Thank you, Buki.
Thank you,
Answer your
sir.
question.
Well done, sir. I'm grateful.
All right,
you.
sir.
Thank you.
Mrs. Buki, you can mute yourself now so that the noise will not be coming from your hands. And the next person is Brent. Brent, are you there? Brent? I don't think Brent is here. Please, Apostle Sam, speak up. And after Apostle Sam and Kamar Lawal. Yeah, Kamar Lawal. And after Kamar Lawal, Caleb Adebayo. So I've given 4 people a chance now to talk. So Kamar Lawal, after Apostle Sam, then Caleb Adebayo. Apostle Sam, are you there? Caleb Adebayo? People are just raising hand. Kamar Lawal, are you there? Kamar Lawal, Apostle Sam, Adebayo?
Hello. Yes, this Kamar Lawal. This Kamar Lawal.
So
Hello.
Kamar Lawal speak. After Kamar Lawal, Apostle Sam.
Okay. I want to ask about the issue of linking up to the system. Because some of us have upline. Obviously, wants to use the referral of the upline. What about those that don't have? How is that going to be? Can you do it straight? From the setting up of the system.
Let me answer you, sir. Thank you for asking. Now, you see, the system I built, sir, does not really wait for you to get a referral link from your upline before you can sign up. I built an open source system, just like Binance. If you go to Binance page, Binance website, you can sign up your account straight. You don't need anybody to give you referral link to sign up your accounts under Binance. Yeah, that was why they operate just one referral system, just one, not 2, not 3, to avoid issues. Now, AAS is built the same way. Now, it's either you go to AAX platform website, tap on it, tap on sign up, you sign up your account. You don't need referral, because we didn't build a system to depend on referrals. No, we build a system to depend on smart work to make money for you. Now, but those who may not be able to go to our website, the room here, right? We are going to drop the company, that is the AAS referral link, not just a MICHEAL referral link, not admin referral link, not support referral link, AAS referral link, which is the website. We'll drop it here. But before we do that, so many of our members here brought in their downline to avoid dividing the house, because a house divided itself cannot stand. I wouldn't want to divide my house. I want to have one voice, one house, one family, one love as well. So now, if we open up the room in the next 8 or 9 days for the community, the general community to sign up, before we do that, we are going to ask everybody, please, the upline, send your referral links to your downlines. Send it to them. Once they are done sending, we can then drop the AAS referral link in the room, because most people came in through YouTube, many people came in through Twitter, through WhatsApp, through our Facebook. They don't have upline, so we are not going to delay them because they don't have upline. No. So within that hours, everybody must have sent their referral link to their downline. Then Jesam Michael will then drop the general link in the general room for everybody to tap and create the account, phone, and let the system start trading for you. That is all, sir.
That's fair enough. Thank you very much.
Welcome, sir.
All right. The next person should ask the question. The next person, please.
All right. Good day, Ibu CEO. Okay, my question goes like this. Now, thank God the trading have started based on what our CEO just said. Now, looking at the back office right now, I want to just understand the nature of the back office right now, based on some people that have already funded account for beta tester. How does the back office will look like right now, even though the trading have started? That's just what I want to understand, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Yeah, in the centralized ecosystem, if they say the trading has started, you should be seeing some figures, right? Up and down. That means the trading has started. I understand, sir. But here in the decentralized ecosystem, what you are looking at from your back end, we call it a dummy page. We call it dummy page. You are looking at the dummy page. The dummy page respond to you and report to us. Respond to you and report to us. Now, the real job, the cocoa, let me use the African language, the real cocoa is behind the scene you are not seeing.
All right, sir.
You understand? Now, if in 12, okay, just like tomorrow, once 24 hours hit, we are going to drop the video, live video, right, of the trading, what is going on behind the scene. So what you are looking at is a dummy page that talk to you and report to us. Talk to you and report to us. So relax your mind, everything is in place. Welcome, sir.
All right, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Welcome.
All right, the next person, please. The next person, ask your question.
Hello. Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, good evening. I am Mr. Emmanuel Charles. First of all, I want to thank the CEO. In fact, this is the day we have been all waiting for. Thank you very much, and we are praying for God protection and all the rest of it. Now, my question is, is there any room for authenticator? In case of everything, is there any room for an authenticator to be as a part of security in this AAX? That is my question.
Okay, thank you. When a man is talking from the centralized, he will know. Okay, Mr. Charles, your question is okay. Authenticator has no security here. To you think, it's very secure. It takes few seconds to break it out and pack your money and go away. Seconds. These are all Web 2. We are walking away from Web 2 security to Web 3. Okay. When we were programming, everybody said, let's use authenticator. Let's use email address. I told them, relax. I am pregnant. Jesam is pregnant, relax. The first security we build, we have what we call a gladiator. A gladiator has no respect for Web 2 and 3. It does not respect them. When we were doing security settings and tests, now we push a gladiator to my iPhone, my AAS account, that has my phone. So we push a gladiator into it. The gladiator breaks the security of my iPhone account and took 1,100 USDT in less than 30 seconds. This is iPhone. Mark you, we believe iPhone has security, right? Then what did we back up with the account? Authenticator. There's no security there. A gladiator is another wizard the unethicals are using to make mess of platforms. We are thieves. We came as thieves to build the biggest bank, to protect it as thieves. We are the thief. We are the latest Maradonas. We are the latest thief. It will be wrong to build in error and protect with error. No, you cry, you cry, believe me. Authenticator has no security. You don't need it. Let me tell you, why we return back to Twilio. Twilio has more superior security. It's like Binance. Look at Binance. Every 5 days, Binance has external security, right? These are private external security that are striking defense, protecting the liquidity pool of Binance. Every 4 to 5 days. Now, why are they paid to do this? In case unethicals are building latest software to strike, now the external security of Binance are also striking to see if they can break the fence to take money. Same thing with Twilio. They have external security that does the same. Now, for anybody to have access to your account, they need to hold you to themselves, collect your phones, place a withdrawal, and Twilio, through the blockchain looping, will send a code to your phone, which is an SMS code. Then those armed robbers or those unethical will take that code and type in the withdrawal space. Then the system will approve withdrawal. But if they are not with you, the system is sending code directly to your phone, they can never withdraw. Let them use the best gladiator. The latest one is in now, Gladiator 2.3. Let them use the latest. It won't work. We came prepared. Just leave authenticator. There's no security. Relax. Your phones are protected.
Wow. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you.
You're welcome, sir. You're welcome.
Thank you very much.
All right, Mr. Raymond, can you ask your question, sir? You have the floor. Hello, Mr. Raymond, are you there?
I am here live and direct. Thank you very much, Miss Gold.
All right, sir.
Yeah, Baba J, thank you so much, man. May God continue to strengthen you. I'm calling from Manchester. Thank you so much.
How are you?
I'm very well, thank you, Baba.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Thank you so much for all the good job you are doing. Now, my question quickly, because I was doing a kind of a group connection for all my group to see what you are doing about this, because a lot of people have discouraged, and I keep telling them, never you get discouraged, because I know who JM is. He's a man that stands by his word. So now they quickly logged into their back end office and they saw that nothing was happening. And then they were saying, well, look at it. He said he's working his trading. I said, listen to the end. He's still talking. So, sir, I just want to throw more light on that area again, why the back end is not reflected. But I noticed that the ROI is turned off, because you have already explained the reason why that is in place. So can you just throw more light on that so that other people can also hear, sir? Thank you so much for the work.
I answered the question a few minutes ago.
Okay,
but let me throw more light. Now, what everybody is looking at there, we call it dummy page. In programming, that is the dummy page you are looking at. Now, the dummy page talk to you and report to us. How does the dummy page talk to you? When you move your money from Binance or OKES or Coinbase, right, to your account, now the dummy page report back to you or communicate to you that you funded your account with 500 USDT, right? Now, is the 500 USDT sitting in your dummy page or to the liquidity pool? It's in the liquidity pool. Yes, now, the dummy page talk to you, respond to you, communicate to you. You funded your account. Your $500, your $1,000, your $10,000 is here. Can you see it? Now, when liquidity pool return on investment Now, the dummy page as well communicate back to you that 2.2% of your total $500 or your total $1,000 or $100,000 has been paid, which you will see the increasement. Right now, you are looking at the dummy page. The main job is not done in the dummy page. The dummy page is just there to communicate back to you. The main job is done behind the screen, which is in the liquidity pool. So the liquidity pool, through the work of a smart contract movement, communicate back to the dummy page. Then the dummy page communicates to you and send response back to us. So if you are going there, you just say trading is ongoing. I'm not seeing anything. This is not a forex trading platform. Sorry, I'm not laughing at you. I just want us to be hey, come on. Can somebody laugh, please? Matthew is our day of smiling. You're not smiling. Now,
smiling.
This is not a forex trading platform. Where you want to see some figures dancing. Since morning AAS is trading, I have the report. I do. I have the report. Now, for some of you, you just want to see it. Why will you say this thing is trading? If the thing is trading, how come we are not seeing anything now? Right? Is that not? Is that not what you want to see?
That's it, boss. That's it.
Okay. Now, let me just drop something very fast in okay, I just dropped something in the room now, right? If you tap on it, you will see Polkadot, right? You see UNI, you see Suchar, you see ADA, you see Doge. If you go down, these are trading ongoing now as I speak to you. Can you see that? Can you see that?
All right, sir, we can see it.
Good. Now, but because you are looking at the dummy page, the dummy page is not there to give you report like an FS page. No, this is not a forex platform. No, this is a decentralized system. The dummy page is there to communicate back to you. Hey, 24 hours has elapsed. Your $1,000, the 2.2%, the 5% has returned. Now, in the next 20 minutes, the system will come back and take the same 20% or 25% or 5% that was added to your $1,000 back to the market. Right? Now, the dummy page is not there to display a forex robotic trading system. No, the dummy page is there to respond or to communicate back to you that your $1,000 now is $1,120, now is $2,240, now is $3,840. It keeps increasing. That you are looking at, we call it a dummy page, just to talk to you and report back to us. So, take your mind away from there. You are not going to see a forex trading that is ongoing. Some candles are doing like Ojuju Akwaibom, Ojuju Igbo, Ojuju USA, Ojuju Atlanta. You are not going to see any of those fucking movements. No, this is not a centralized system. This is 100% decentralized. So relax your mind. You will see more. Relax your mind. So tell your members, those things, they are not going to see those things. This is not a forex trading platform. Yeah, so what they are looking at is a dummy page. Just to talk to them and report back to them. Thank you.
All right, thanks so much, our able CEO. Can we take more questions or we can call it a day? Because I can see the CEO is exhausted.
Take 3 and leave me to rest. I have a lot to go and write this night.
Yes,
please.
I can see the CEO is exhausted, so I don't want to stress you much. So can we just call it a day? Watch Traveler, ask your question. You are going to be the last person for today because I've seen that you've been raising your hand for a very long time. So what Traveler, if you are there, ask your question, and after you are going to call it a day. Any subsequent question can be dropped on the group. The CEO is going to attend to it, or you can send your questions to the admins. So what Traveler, ask your question. Let's leave our CEO to rest and go back to work.
Thank you. Yes, a quick question. I greatly appreciate all the hard work that you and the big team have done. Greatly appreciate it. I'm calling you from Mexico. We're very appreciative of your hard work.
Welcome.
You're welcome, sir.
Just a very quick one. If I understand correctly, the ROI will start next week after the 7 days have passed. for the beta testers. And then the general community will join us a few days later. Is that correct?
3 days, just 3 days from that day.
So the reward for the beta testers will be having 3 days of return on investments of the money we have put in there. Is that correct?
Let me draw the curtain back to understand. Now, those who are programmers understand how it works. When you kickstart a system today, right, you need to go back to the system and close the return on investment page. You need to lock it up. If not, just as the system is trading, if there are errors, it will start paying from the capital. And once it starts paying from the capital, the system will shut down. Why? Because the command to the liquidity pool, the system, the writing code to the liquidity pool was to see increase, right? Not to see decrease. Now, if the liquidity pool starts dropping, the system will shut down. It won't operate. Now, why will you need to shut down that page? Is to give room of 5 days or 6 days or 7 days. Now, within the space of 6 days or 7 days, now, by right, I don't even supposed to communicate back to you that trading has started today. I'm supposed to be doing that in 7 days. But no, because I want to be transparent to the community, I want the community to know what I'm doing, because so many of our tech guys here are preparing to build a system like AAS. So they need to know what they need to do, how they need to do it, and what they must do to avoid them having issues. Now, because I want to be transparent, I need to open up to the community. Trading start today. Now, tomorrow, by the time we drop the result, you discover that the actual arbitrage trading directly from the liquidity pool of the exchanges start today. That was about 7-8 hours ago or 9 hours ago. Now, why must we close that page of return on investment to avoid issues? In case there are errors, while we do the resetting, the trading is still ongoing. Now, if you look at the screenshot I dropped in the room just now, you discover that we are not allowing bulk trading. Just check, you won't see bulk trading, right? Why? Because we want to check to be sure there are no errors. The settings are okay. Now, in 24 hours or 48 hours, we start releasing bulk buying, right? Maybe from $100,000 or $200,000 or $80,000 or $50,000. But if you check this trade now, because it's still on the beta testing rule, we refuse to release bulk trading. Rather, we are doing picking, right? Now, if any error comes in, we can easily adjust. If there is no error in 24 hours, we'll move from $15,000, $20,000 to $30,000, $40,000, $50,000. If there is no error in 72 hours, we'll move from $70,000, $80,000, $100,000. If there's no error in 120 hours, we'll move from $90,000, $100,000, $150,000. We'll keep increasing. But once there is an error, we'll return back to adjust the settings to make sure what we want or what we are looking at is what we program, and that's the result we want to get. Now, why do we close that window? Because we don't want to see error, we don't want to see mistake, and we don't want to run out of idea when the error will come in. So we need to close it. If there are errors, the system will not pick capital to pay to avoid shutdown. The system will still run in between, right? That means nothing goes out, but something is already into rolling. But if something is going out and the liquidity pool is dropping, the system will shut down. I don't need to be there. It will just shut down, because that was the command you give the system. Anything that will affect the liquidity pool to go down without the robot sending, let it shut down. That was the command. So that is how it works.
Thanks so much.
I appreciate the answer.
So thanks so much.
I misunderstood. Miss Cole?
All right, thanks, Mr.
Can I
Traveler. You can mute yourself now. This is
He's
the
still
I
talking.
just got a
let me
quick
say
question on that.
Go ahead.
Sir?
Give him time. He's still talking. Give him time.
All right, sir.
Just a quick one. Quick note. So then next week, once that opens up, the 3 days, we would be able to get some benefits from being beta testers for a couple of months, $30,000.
Now, immediately the window of that 5, 6 days or 7 days is open. You start seeing return on investment dropping immediately. It will start dropping immediately. Return of investment will start dropping. And anybody want to withdraw can withdraw. Those who want to withdraw their capital and profit, you withdraw. Those who want to withdraw their profit and show as evidence that AAS is trading in profit and is paying, they can do all of that. But within 4, 5, 6 days, you need to close it up and watch it very closely. That's why it's called beta testing.
All right, sir. Are you satisfied
Really
with the
appreciate
work?
Welcome, sir.
Yes,
All right.
really appreciate all the hard work. I know it's not been easy.
You're welcome, sir.
All right. We appreciate you, sir.
Meeting
All right,
and
sir.
bringing you trouble.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks so much, Mr. War Traveler. You can mute yourself now. Thank you, our CEO, for your time. I can see you really need some water. You've been taking water, and I can see from your face you are really tired. And thanks for your time. We appreciate you. It's not been easy talking for complete 2 hours. Even me, that I'm not being the one answering the questions, I'm kind of tired. But our CEO is half human, half spirit, so you can't be
I'm human
tired.
like you.
The CEO is half human, half spirit. So thanks so much for your time. We appreciate you. You've been a caring father to every one of us. You've been a good listener, and you've been so transparent enough. None of the CEOs we've seen in the past have done that, but we really appreciate you. It's a great privilege, and we will not take it for granted. Thanks so much for your time. Thanks for your effort. Thanks for your commitment. Thanks for your sleepless nights. I know Spartans, I've seen some people still raising their hand, but please, I need Jesam alive. So let him rest. Yes, we need him. He's really changing our lives. Millions of destinies are attached to him. So please, let's give him time to rest and go back to work. That is what we need from him. Any further questions can be dropped to the room or can be sent to the admins. We are going to answer your question. We've been there and will always be there. We are humble. We are serving you and will continue to serve you. Thanks so much, boss, for your time. We really appreciate you. And sir, before we go, let me just chip in this. In anything we do, sir, please, security is very important, because I can see people sending me message about security. People are curious. They are very scared of these hackers. And AAS is our home. Yeah, this is our home. I can boldly say this is our home. The love we have for you, the love we have for AAS, it was not like what we've been doing in the past. Yes, we've all have done so many things, and we were like, let's just enter, make our money and go. No, but here it is our business. AAS is our home. We are not being selfish about making money in this platform, but we are after sustainability and the security of this company. AAS is our home. Yes, I can boldly say it. This business, we built it together. So when it comes to the history of AAS, we will be able to say we have almost 15,000 Spartans here that will tell us when Jesam was building AAS, this happened, and we've learned a lot of things through the building of AAS. So that means this is our own project. It is not Jesam project, it is our project. It is the community project, like you always say, sir. So people are curious. They were scared about the security of this. So CEO, please just give us a 1 minute talk about the security, so that people will be to know that we came prepared, like you always say. Our boss came prepared. Jesam is a half human, half spirit. You cannot steal from the big team. So please, I want it to come from you, sir.
Okay. Hello, Spartans.
Hello, boss.
I want every one of you to be rest assured that we came prepared. It's not just Jesam. It's a community project. I told you that from day one.
Yes, sir.
Close your ears from naysayers. Walk away from their midst. Be focused. Be very, very focused. I am dead. I'm dead. Nothing you say that will affect me. I'm dead to critics. Nothing. I'm dead. I died so many years. So nothing you say that will affect me. But you will still building your faith in this ecosystem. Close your ears from naysayers, walk away from their myths. Let your results speak, not your words. Let your results speak. So I must tell you, thank you for believing in me. Thank you for giving me the room to build a system for you. And thank you for being patient in a time like this. And thank you so much for being there to encourage me. I love every one of you. One thing is certain, I will not disappoint you. I will. I love you guys. See you at the top. Bye-bye.
Awoo. We move.
Awoo.
Awoo.
One of a kind.
That's my boss.